was supposed to keep the grind going through the Global Dokkan Campaign, getting my stone count up, getting the events completed, and testing out all the new characters and all the new EZA'S. But instead, today, we have 2 new EZA'S that have been confirmed for the Super Saiyan 4 in Gogeta and these 2. And I cannot wait to get into these 2 because I've heard some things. But we'll get to them in a second. Let's start with Gogeta. This is actually my first time actually looking at a unit's passive and upgrades and everything before they've hit the game. So this is new for me. I've never done this before. And most times, even when they hit the game, I still don't even read their passive. I just, big numbers go boom. So I'm just like, they'll probably be good. Let's get going. And if they get KO'd or if they don't put the damage output up, I'll be like, okay, fair enough. They're not good. They've dropped the bag with this one. It's not a good EZA. We'll keep it. We'll just wait for the next one. But let's have a look at what Gogeta. Oh my god, key. I've just seen 300%. Key plus 4 and attack and defense plus 300% on basic effects. Attack effective against all types. That's just a Gogeta go-to. Just like Vegeta's go-to is counters. Vegeta's go-to is counters. Gogeta's go-to in Dokkan is effective against all types. Damage reduction 40%. Beautiful. That is beautiful. For 1 turn from the character's entry phase, another damage reduction of 40%. Okay, so turn 1 he gets 80% damage reduction. That just means turn 1, slot 1. Perfect. Turn 1, slot 1. Phenomenal. For every attack received or evaded as well. Chance of performing a critical hit, 25% up to 100%. Okay. Wait. He's already effective against all types, but he also gets crit up to 100%. After like what 4 attacks, say no more. Additionals and dodge it is, because he evades as well. Additional and dodge it is. As a second and third attacker in a turn, attack and defense 250% up and launches an additional super attack. Ooh, okay. So maybe he's not. I mean, they've set him up as a floater. The fact that it's second or third attacker in a turn, he is set up as a floater, which is phenomenal because now you don't need to break the rotation of the Super Saiyan 4 Gogetas and then the Super Saiyan 3 Goku and the 7th anniversaries. The thing is though, while the Super Saiyan 3 Goku is still Super Saiyan 3, before he goes Ozaru and before he becomes Super Saiyan 4, he can be off rotation. You can utilize this guy in turn 2, and then when that Goku is ready to transform, then you swap them, and this guy goes off rotation, and that Goku goes on rotation. And then finally, when receiving a super attack, great chance of nullifying it and countering with tremendous power for 10 turns from the character's entry turn. High chance of nullifying it and countering with tremendous power starting from the 11th turn of the character's entry. Okay, so for the first 10 turns, he's countering and it's with tremendous power. I don't know what that means. What's the difference? Great chance. Okay, the difference is the great chance. So for 10 turns, he has a great chance. And then after the 10th turn, from the 11th turn onwards, he still has the tremendous power, but it's only a high chance. Okay, so he is... I mean, the Gogetas, that's another thing they do. Gogetas, they are about that. They also counter, but it's kind of mad in the way that Dokkan's done this. Gogetas are effective against all types, and they counter super attacks. Vegeta's counter normals. They counter normals, but they're not really effective against all types. So Gogeta's kind of winning. Unless I'm forgetting something with Vegeta, Gogeta's kind of winning. Okay, and the super attack effects, the 8 is at the 12th key, massively raises attack and defense, and greatly raises defense for 4 turns. And then, oh wait, he's not an LR. He only has the 1 key, one super attack. My mistake. He has massively raises attack and greatly raises defense for 4 turns, and causes immense damage to an enemy. Okay, he's looking decent. And the fact that he is a slot 2 or slot 3 character just means that he doesn't really... He's usable. He's usable long term. Because his benefits come from being a floater. And a floater unit, I just feel like he'll have a longer chance of surviving. Of lasting. And the fact that you can give him evade or dodge just means even more so. So this guy, not only is he going to be a big part of the team, he's someone that we can float off and will probably be a part of the team for a while. Now let's have a look at the Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta and the Super Saiyan Trunks. Because I've seen something about these guys. I saw something about them that makes me think they might just be meta-defining. I don't think they're quite changing the meta. I don't think they're quite there. But they're definitely defining a new era and a new meta. Because I don't think what I saw that they're giving, we have yet to see. I do not think any unit does what they are supposedly doing. But let's get into it and let's have a look. I didn't look at Vegeta, Gogeta's leader skill. But the thing is, who really cares? What are the chances you're going to really be using them for their leader skill? Like, I mean, you might, but who knows? But anyway, let's have a look at these twos. Bond of Parent and Child, Future Saga, attack HP and defense 170, plus an additional 30% for Battle of Fate characters. Okay, activates the entrance animation when there's another Bond of Parent or Child category ally. Key +7, defense plus 100% for 5 turns. Damage reduction 10%, randomly changes key spheres of certain type to int, excluding int, to rainbow key spheres for 3 turns. Oh, so they just get a damage reduction of 10% and then a defense of 100% for 5 turns if you have another Bond of Parent and Child. And now their basic effects. Attack and defense 200%, guards all attacks, damage reduction rate 20%, and launches an additional super attack, or additional attack, sorry, that has a great chance of becoming a super attack. So far, okay. Nothing really amazing. Damage reduction's not bad, but it's just base 20%. But they do have decent defense, and for 5 turns they have, amazing defense. Okay, so far they look decent. Nothing really like stand out. Nothing really amazing. Nothing's really jumping out at me. But again, I'm not really the guy that reads the passives. I'm the guy that just uses the unit and then, big numbers. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Anyway, next they have, when attacking with 18 key or more, launches an additional super attack. Okay, so if you get their 18 key, you're getting an additional super anyway, and then they have obviously the option of more additionals after that. When activating the active skill or attacking with 24 key, every bond of parent and child category ally defense plus 30. That's kind of mad. So every time they super attack and you get their 24 key, which shouldn't be too big of a problem, they add support to the team. For every attack received or evaded, key +2 up to 10, attack plus 20% up to 100, defense plus 50% up to 150, and chance of performing a critical hit plus 10 up to 50. So you want these guys to get attacked. Oh, hold on. And as first attacker in turn, attack and defense plus 20%, damage reduction plus 30%. Okay, so you want them as first attacker in the turn, slot 1. They get 30, 20, and 10. They get up to 50% damage reduction, up to 300%. Am I right, or is it even more? No. Wait, they get 200, and then another 200, and then a 100 for 5 turns, and then an additional 150. They get mad defense. That is ridiculous. Okay, they should be very, very, very tanky and be able to hold it down in slot 1. But this isn't the stuff I saw. Whoa. Slow down. Ow! Oh, I just hit a funny bone that hurt. Anyway, we got 12 key. They greatly raise attack and defense for 1 turn and causes colossal damage to the enemy. Okay, that's cool. That's amazing. Wow. No one cares. This is what I saw. Raises attack and defense and causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. Raises allies' attack and defense by 5% in battle. That's not capped. That is not capped. So whenever you're using their super, is that the 12 or 18 key? Hold on, which one is that? Wait, I think it's the 18 key. I have no clue which one it is. Is this the super? Is this the 18 key or the 12 key? I think it's the 18 key. But I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. But regardless, whichever one it is, their super attack gives a +5 attack and defense to all allies for the rest of the turn. That is ridiculous. That is nuts. And they move into a new meta. We are moving into another direction. Because we've had units who raise their own and keep stacking. We have never, I do not believe, had a unit who raises allies' attack and defense just endlessly. The longer the battle goes on, the longer and the stronger your allies become, the more these guys do their super attack because they are constantly raising their attack and defense. That is absolutely ridiculous and they are going to be broken. And I can't wait to use them. Anyway, I'm going to call the video there. Thanks for watching and peace.